News desk.
The news.
News items. News items.
Hello and welcome to this week's NewsBlast, where superheroes go to university, Atom Eve gets a moment in the spotlight, He-Man faces the axe, and we'll ponder the idea of gin-drinking mice while Invincible splits the difference.
You see what happens when there's a bit of planning and
When there's
preparation.
a bit of planning, you get a proper intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I like that.
I am
Have
a
you got
professional producer.
Have you got some funny news to end?
No, we've got some good news for Chuck Norris, though.
Cool.
So, first up in the news.
Dum dum dum.
Now, I'm not initiated in this event, in this boys stuff. I've watched the series The Boys, but I know no more than that. Is this Gen V or is it Gen 5?
Gen V.
Right, as in because yeah,
That's the
because it's War, isn't it? Of course it is. Yeah,
He's back.
right. So Prime Video has released a teaser trailer for Gen V, the upcoming college-based spin-off series to The Boys, which premieres this September on the streaming service Prime Video, obviously. Official teaser gives audience a peek of life at Godolphin University, America's only college exclusively for young adult superheroes, run by Vault International. When the university's dark secrets come to light, the students must come to grips with what type of heroes they are going to become. Premieres Friday the 29th of September on Prime Video in the UK and internationally.
So that's going to be a weird one, isn't it? Because it's at college.
Yeah.
So how bad can they be?
I'm not sold on it. I just want the main story. I like to see things in the universe, but
Yeah, I'm not
I
keen
don't know.
at all, to be honest.
I think I'll like it, but it'll be one of those where it just doesn't link in or whatever, you know. And then that'll make me not like it.
There we go then.
That's that.
He might like it, but he might not like
You might
it.
not. Yeah.
So he might not like it.
I just got a feeling it's going to be more focused on their relationships and their gender identities and their fashion choices.
I want to think that the makers of The Boys wouldn't fall for any of that crap that we've had a million times before.
Or lead us into thinking that and then twist
Yeah,
it.
maybe
big time.
so.
Yeah.
But obviously, it does fill the gap between
Mhm.
when The Boys comes out, which I don't necessarily think has got a release date yet that I'm aware of.
It's normally every February.
But obviously, with the strike,
I think they filmed. It's all been filmed, but it's
yeah, there's still post production.
yeah. They're not actors though.
Yeah, but there's
They can go to work.
they can, but there's a lot that aren't.
I
Isn't there?
know, they're all solidarity.
Exactly. Okay, so moving on. Invincible Season 2 has been given a release date.
Ooh.
Yeah, Prime Video announced the animated series Invincible will return this November for Season 2, and have also released a trailer.
Do we know if it's all at once? Or,
So, before you get too excited, it has also been announced that due to the ongoing strike action, it will be split into 2 chapters, with the second half not airing until sometime in 2024.
when they can finish it.
When they can finish it, or they're spreading things out because
Yeah.
they're worried about not having anything come
Yeah.
January,
That makes
February
sense.
time. So, anyway, still reading from Nolan's betrayal. Is Nolan his dad?
I think so. Yeah.
So, still reading from Nolan's betrayal in Season 1, Mark struggles to rebuild his life as he faces a host of new threats, all while battling his greatest fear, that he may become his father, without even knowing it. Invincible Season 1 aired in March 21, and as we know, Season 3 was greenlit at the same time. Season 2 was at the same time as Season 2 was greenlit, and this was done presumably to cut down on production lag, so we can expect the gap between Season 2 and Season 3 to be shorter. Invincible Season 2 will premiere, or the first half will premiere, on Friday the 3rd of November on Prime UK and worldwide. But
Ooh.
if you can't wait till then,
Probably
because
can.
I know you can't.
I can.
Yes, I can, to be fair. Anyway, if you can't wait till then, you can watch the standalone prequel episode Invincible, Atom Eve. This one-off follows Samantha follows Samantha Eve Wilkins, aka Atom Eve, who grows up out of place in her own family. When someone from her past re-enters her life, she discovers her tragic backstory and the origin and true potential of her powers. And that's available now on
Right.
Prime Video.
I've not even seen that flash up and
There you
hey,
go.
here's something you should be
Yeah.
watching.
If you like this, you
Does-
might
does-
like this.
Doesn't match your algorithm, obviously.
No, not
you're,
anymore.
you're not a true fan, Summers.
It just goes to show you once again that the Prime interface
Yes.
is shite.
It's shocking.
Yeah. You're normally all over Teen Girls.
That's just no. What is
Too-
it?
too
No,
far.
hang on, mate. Right. Anyway, let's move on before we go down in that rabbit hole. Biker Mice from Mars.
Yes.
Yeah.
27 years after after they first revved onto our screens.
I used to love that show.
Yep, it was announced back in January of this year that the goofy animated series Biker Mice from Mars is making a much anticipated comeback. It's now been revealed that our favourite bike and gin enthusiast, Ryan Reynolds,
And
is
football.
the executive produced the series.
Correction.
And telecommunications.
Oh yeah, it's Mint Mobile. Is it Mint Mobile?
He's got a bank as well, hasn't he, or something?
He owns
yeah.
half the world.
He's taken Tesla and Elon Musk on, isn't he?
Is he?
My money would be on Ryan Reynolds.
He's got a big sword.
Maybe you can go into electric bikes because I don't think Tesla's touching that idea, are they?
Oh, they've got electric quad bikes in China, I think, for kids.
Yeah. Toys R Us used to have those.
No, but Tesla, they're like proper
They're
quad
probably
bikes.
making the kids into quad bikes.
Anyway,
or the kids are making
off
the quad
topic.
bikes.
I haven't put a timer on this week, so I don't know where we are. But either way, we're going down another rabbit hole.
Someone doesn't get a timer.
I know. Well, I've got press this
Where-
button,
where-
this that,
where-
press these
producer.
buttons.
Where
There's only
against-
so many buttons I can press. At
Yeah,
any
that's
given
what
time.
she said.
Yeah,
Anyway, Biker Mice from Mars.
Yes!
So, with Ryan Reynolds being the producer, does that mean Throttle, Modo, and Vinny will be downing aviator gin while sitting in the stands at the racecourse ground? Who knows? But the official release date hasn't been released, so we've got a while to wait.
Well, I think they just got the property on that as well. I just remembered I read that all the original Ninja Turtle episodes are going on Nickelodeon, I believe, or whatever their online platform is now.
I already watched them. I ain't going back.
But it said something for like it was on for nearly 8 years. I
Mm.
don't think we got all of them.
No, we didn't.
We did,
We didn't.
but don't forget. So, I think
Oh.
over here it hit at about 89.
Yeah, it'd already been on Sky, the movie channel by then.
Okay, but it kind of reached its
Yeah.
peak in
When it was on
89.
BBC,
So you
yeah.
think how old we were in '89? It's that bit where you're kind of drifting in and out of being
Well, no,
interested in that
the
stuff.
only thing I was going to say is that in those days, they often used to have cartoons on more than once a week. Sometimes on every bloody day.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
And also, don't forget, a lot of them were cut to pieces because it had the word ninja in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You can't have
Maybe
anything
there were some
too,
episodes that just had too many words of ninja in, so
Yeah.
they couldn't even chop it.
It was,
Anyway,
it
that's
was,
not the news that we are talking about. We're
No.
talking about Biker Mice from Mars.
it was
Yeah.
overly ninjaed.
Yeah. Well, that's that then. We've done.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
we have pretty
I thought
much.
you were going to say something.
No,
I love
I
Biker Mice
just
from
present
Mars.
I just present the news and allow you to
Chime in.
chime in.
See what I did.
Well
Some
done.
news.
Okay. Netflix decide they do not have the power of Grayskull. The live-action masters who are the live-action masters of the universe
Masters of the
movie
Combine Harvester.
has officially been cancelled. Just going on. It's been officially cancelled, despite some spending somewhere in the region of $30 million on development. They can
That's
spend that much on development, but not pay their writers.
drop in
Anyway.
the ocean
Like,
for
they could
them.
have half that and just got us to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've decided that Prince Adam, Skeletor, and the rest of Eternia will not be making their much anticipated return to the live action world. Rosalind and Map of Tiny Perfect Things star Carl Allen was supposed to star, with Lost City directors Adam and Aaron Nee slated to helm the project. With Netflix dropping interest, Mattel are now looking for a new home for the project.
Just keep the Kevin Smith cutting going. That was really good.
But
I like
still-
that.
Well,
Revelation.
I mean,
But
then
there's
how
room
many-
for
how
both.
often- I'm going to say it, and how often do we sit here saying we want to see we wanted to see a proper Transformers movie, we want to see a
Yeah.
G.I. Joe mask,
Visionaries.
Visionaries, the whole shebang. You know, this could have
No,
launched
agree.
that. To be fair, if this had been
Yeah.
successful, But alas,
We could have got a Power Extreme.
Centaurians.
Yeah.
the list could go on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could.
And in other news, Chuck Norris has settled his $30 million suit against CBS Sony over Walker, Texas Ranger profits. The settlement comes after 5 years of wrangling, with the actor claiming that the companies exploited the series in a way to avoid paying him his 23% share of all profits. Stick it to the man!
Well, they're a pretty brave organisation to go up against Chuck fucking Norris.
And it's proved you don't win against Chuck Norris.
Does he get a stake in the new show as well?
Whatever he wants.
No,
it's
because
still Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, but that's the IP, isn't it? His contract. It's
yeah,
about
but
his
he got like a credit?
He's
He's
not
like
in it.
Created by Chuck Norris or something.
Did
I
he
don't
create
know.
it?
I don't know. I'm just
No,
saying.
I mean, it's probably something similar to the
Yeah.
you know, what's his name, beardy bloke in
Alan Alda.
Obi-Wan, Alec Guinness. You know, it's that part of his contract, and then they've tried to wrangle out of it. So no, he wouldn't. If that is the case, he'd have no claim over the new one because it's about his contract.
Yeah.
He was acting.
No, that's fair enough.
That's the news I have. Any pertinent points people want to raise before we?
Not that I'm allowed
Draw it
to,
to a
so
close.
no.
No?
You told me I couldn't mention it.
Well, it's just a trailer.
No, I meant the news that is everywhere else.
Go on then. Seeing as we've got 3 minutes.
Well, everywhere in the news, Barbenheimer. Or Barbenheimer, rather. So,
And of course, why should we be any different?
well, I'm just saying, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about failing cinema franchises and chains. Is Barbie and Oppenheimer and the excellent marketing that went on trying to make this into a double bill, has it potentially brought some life back to cinemas?
No, it's given it a stay of execution.
It saves it for now.
Yeah.
But then I told you Barbie was going to be big, and you look like, nah.
No, I just said
No,
I don't care. I've got no interest in watching
Yeah,
it.
but you say that to everything.
No, I don't.
I even say that Greta Gerwig was going to go on to make Line Witching Wardrobe. Yeah, but anyway, so good news for cinemas, good news for the film industry. Obviously, not so good news for writers and
Well,
actors
this
at
is
the
it.
moment.
This is why I say it's given them a stay of execution, because come this time next year, what is going to be? I mean, you know, they delayed Maverick throughout the entire pandemic for that very reason. So maybe there is some stuff that's kind of pretty much in the can that they can delay or, you know, hold back or whatever. But
The only
I don't
thing
know.
is, so I think I heard this right, that independent films or indie films are still allowed
Yep.
to carry on producing and writing and filming. So maybe we're going to get a little upsurge in popularity from the indie world.
possibly, it'd be good
Well, it would be
if
good.
that does happen.
It's just a lot of it is shit. So I was just thinking if Brett was listening. No, but it could be quite a good springboard for some of those, you know, smaller actors, writers, producers out there.
And don't forget, The Rock's giving you money if you're poor and you're on strike. So here's your chance to do both. Take some money from The Rock and get your film out.
Cool. Remember that. And that was the news.
NewsBlast.
News desk.
The news.
News items. News items.